Alright guys, this is your December's tips and tricks, and today we are going to show you how to make reasonably priced chum from the dollar store. So my ingredients today are going to be, we've got some oats, and we're going to do some vegetable oil, which if you have some Menhaden oil, I suggest you use that, but I don't have any, so we're just going to use a little bit of household oil. And I just got a cheap can of cat food, and it is the premium ocean whitefish and tuna entree. So, and just anything, sardines will work, can of sardines, couple can of sardines, whatever. So this isn't going to be your chum that you're going to be using on your boat, that you're going to be making a block of chum, putting in your boat for chumming up fish and that stuff on the reefs. This is going to be mainly for I take it when I go out fishing off a dock or a seawall or whatever, and it's just to bring out, or even in my boat, but to bring out the bait fish up to the surface so that you can encase them in a small area and throw your net over them. Or sometimes you can take a sabiki rig, tip it with shrimp, and throw it in right where this is going to be. So anyway, I'm just going to show you how I make it quick. So then I've got these Tupperware little things with a lid on it. Once we mix it all up, we can put these in, stick them in the freezer, take them out the night before we're going to go, and makes great chum for bait. All right, we also have some water here too. We're going to do that in the bowl to mix it up just to the consistency we want, and we'll show you as we go. All right, so I got all this at the dollar store, very cheap. This was like 39 cents. I think this was $2. I had this at the house, water from the tap, so it's pretty cheap to make. And you don't have to make this whole thing of oats. We're just going to make a small amount, just enough to probably fill these 2 containers up, and that lasts 2 times out, and you can make it fresh the next time you go out. All right, so we're just going to dump the oats in here. And I'll put a little bit more in there. All right, we're going to put a little bit of oil. Now what this oil does is it just makes a slick. When you put it in the water, it carries the scent through the water. That's basically all the oil's for. Like I said, if you have Menhaden oil, that's better because it gives you a scent in the water besides the slick. You got a little bit of scent going on there. So we're going to put a little bit of water in there just so the oats can start and we might need a little bit more water. All right, and then we're just going to put this whole can of cat food in there. Whoops. All right. Throw that out. If you want, you can put a little bit of water in there. Shake that around, and boom. So we're just going to stir it up. We're going to chop up that cat food. And we are going to... Oh, does it smell all so good. So what you're going to do is you can take a plastic spoon with you if you want. And I just open the dish and just kind of take spoonfuls at a time and throw it out. You don't want to heavily chum this area that you're going to go. You want it to kind of feed and get in the water. So I do little balls about like that. I'll do 1 at a time. Maybe I'll do 3 spots, let it sit a little bit. All right, we're going to put a little bit more oats in there and a little bit more oil. It got a little bit mushier than I want. And I'm just going to do a drop of oil. So now when you're looking for places that hold bait, anything that has a little bit of structure, preferably grass. If you're going to be throwing a net, you don't want to be throwing your net over a bunch of rocks and structure, because you're going to get your net caught up there and you're not going to be able to get it back. But if you can find off of a seawall that has some grass or some like a bridge pilings and stuff over there where you can throw a cast net and not interfere. You can go around docks if you have availability to go on people's docks over there. Fish off the docks, put a little bit out there. Any place where pinfish and that. Now you might catch some finger mullet in the net. They'll come after the oats over there, but you're not going to catch them on hook and line. So yeah, so after you throw this out in the water, sabiki rigs are great to use. You can use a little piece of shrimp on the hook. I have sabiki rigs that have like 7 hooks on them, 8 hooks on them. Sometimes you get a whole stringer of them, so you can catch them fast. So anyway, that's the consistency you want. You want it so it doesn't easily fall off the spoon. Perfect. All right, so we're just going to get one of our containers like this, and we're going to put it in our container. And then in the near future, I'm going to be making a video where I'm going to show you how to catch some bait with it using this. And it's really inexpensive, so you can take this out with you every day. One of these, actually, to catch enough bait, you probably only need about half of one of these to take with you. All right, being I have all the stuff out, I'm going to go ahead and make another one. All right, guys, well, that's going to conclude this video and our December tips and tricks for this month. I hope this was informative. If it was, please give us a thumbs up, hit the notification button, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We really do appreciate it, and we appreciate the time you're spending watching this video. We know there's a lot of others you can watch. So go to the dollar store, get you some stuff to make this. It only takes a few minutes. I'm going to be making the rest of this here for the second bowl. And until we see you next time, tight lines, everybody.